Welcome, DGC family. All right, that sounds great. All right, let me get on over here and get this up. Okay, y'all, give me 2 seconds while I get the other part of my stream going, and y'all know how this goes. Let's get in here, y'all. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. The romantic getaway. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Now, hold on, y'all. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Oh, baby. Give me a second, y'all. All right, we back up. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy. Sending so much love to you, beautiful. What's up, Divine Goddess? How you doing? All right, you in the house, Tracy? Man, I meant to, I hit the damn live button too fast, y'all. I meant to put the description in the title, but y'all already know what it is. I gave y'all the heads up. Y'all know this is the entertainment. Read the update with the update. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a new name for them, man. They've gone past the circus acts, baby. It's going to the mental ward. Yeah, it's giving the mental ward. I don't know. Okay, y'all. All right, we got Big Tracy in the house. What's up, Divine Goddesses? Could y'all do me a favor and hit that like button on your way into the stream? So y'all, and I want to thank everybody that comes through for our live readings. Y'all know they got the internet burning up right now. Burning up, baby. Let's see what we have here. What I put, okay. Y'all know Krishan is out there twerking, bouncing, bobbing for apples, chasing that ick day, you know, wearing a short skirt, bending over, being a nasty girl, right? I'm getting Janet, you know? She asked Blueface, what have you done for me lately, right? Ooh, 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 yeah. That's what she out there doing, right? And then she out there following up with, she a nasty boy, right? Those are 2 Janet songs. Yeah, nasty boy, don't mean a thing to me. Nasty, yeah. That's Krishan, baby. She out here. She's on that. Let me see what I wrote down. Let me write her choice. She's got right now. She has a soul tie addiction. She's on that blue face. What I wrote? She's on that blue face, that blue top crack. You understand? Krishan is a addict right now on that blue top crack. You understand what I'm saying? And we talking about blue face. Yeah, you can't stop that. Both of them are playing a game right now. Both of them are playing a dangerous game. It never ends well. Okay, let's get a couple of cards. All right, here they are, hugged up. You know, it feels like brand new. It feels like old times, baby. Let me see who's in the house. Let me see. Kaylira? Hey, Kaylira, what's going on, beautiful divine goddess? Y'all know we in here. We talking about Krishan and her man. And her man. Yeah, they mirroring each other right now, baby. 2 narcissists done got back together. Oh, it feels like good. It feels like old times. Oh, it takes 2. It takes 2. It's the both of them. It's the both of them with their narcissistic asses. It is the both of them. Okay? They made this convenient. Look, that's my convenient friend. It says not a true friend. Just convenient. Yeah. Blueface looked happier than a kid in a candy store, and so did Krishan. They was on their favorite drug, each other. So, let's see. First I wrote that Krishan has a brick ass head. It's a brick, okay? It's a wall of bricks in her head. She don't listen, and she's going to have to really go through something. Blueface is going to have to take her there. See, she don't believe how deep it can get, and neither does he. All they see, he out there, let me show you. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. When I tell you it was damn near rated R. Do you hear what I'm telling you? It was damn near rated R. The way they was touching and feeling and rubbing all over each other. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. Shout out Sean Davy Way. Okay. Hold a minute. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. Let's go and get it. Okay, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all big holy hands. Yeah, church girl. Now I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, right? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me take it back a little bit. Shout out to Roz, that dude. Shout out. Yeah, he had that close up. Let me let y'all see. Shout out to Roz. I'm just gonna show this small part. I just want y'all to see them. Oh yeah, they all over each other, baby. Do you see it? Do you see it? Okay. I hope the light is not blocking it. Do you see them? Damn near like pornos, right there out on the beach. Blueface was just a rubbing and a feeling and a touching. Let me see. Let me put it back so y'all can see it again. Okay. And in a minute, old girl, Blueface gonna be hitting that. You hear me, Krishan? Soon as you turn your back, Blueface is gonna be all up in that Asian persuasion, baby. I'm telling you. Look, all over the beach. Let's see. All over each other. Let me pause this. Let me pause this. Let me make sure the light is up good. Hold a minute. Hold a minito. Let me make sure the lighting is up. Hold a minute. Let me get this. Let me increase this. I want you to get a good look at your girl. Holy hands, baby. That's holy hands for you. You see holy hands? And her man, spread eagle. She on all fours like a froggy. She doing it froggy style. Yeah. Right there for everybody to see. You see her? Froggy style, baby. He said jump and she said how high. He loving it. He all over her. He loving it. He all over her. You see that there? Okay. Yeah. They met up on purpose. I told Nevaeh, every time you see Blueface on the phone, moving around, he's on the phone with Krishan. That's his favorite drug. He used to keep her on his hip. Like that thing. Like that thing. Okay? Now, he out there selling Krishan a dream. Humping, feeling, rubbing, touching. Okay? And she said she loved it. You could tell by the look on her face. She says she love it. And I wrote, he gonna slide with the Asian woman soon. He gonna slide with her. All right. Now I said, y'all know the way that he out there on that photo, right there rubbing and touching and got her froggy style, and you know they all up and she bending over. I'm talking about bending over, baby. Twerk, 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 twerk. She giving him that work. That's what Krishan like. Miss Holy Hands, Miss Yahweh, Miss It's only the church way, it's only God's way, right? Nah, you like all of that. You like that, and I told you like that. I'm happy you just came on out with it like I told you in my last reading. You know you want to be over there. You know you want to be in his face, smiling, right? After he still ain't claiming your child, right? Yeah. Oh, and Blue, he just as hard-headed. He's got several bricks in his head too. He must like that prison smoke that she like to give him. Because y'all know, after they have a good time, they gonna get into it and she gonna threaten him again. She always threaten him. That's how they do. It's a toxic ass relationship. People out here talking about, oh, she just love Blue and he just love her. No. That's toxicity. That's codependency. You can pretty much say both of them are addicts and they need to be in a 12-step program. They need to be in rehabilitation. Know that, Divine Collective, when you get with a narc, it's as good as you being on crack. You understand what I'm saying? That narc gonna have you out there just like he got Krishan out there. Looking foolish. Foolish. Got her bent over all in the sand. All in the sand. And he looked just as silly. Okay. Now, I want to remind y'all, Krishan's family isn't the first family to come out with the drama. You remember the first family that I remember with said drama, and I probably, if I think a little more, I can think of another family prior to them, was Keisha Cole and Frankie. Do you understand what I'm saying? They was the first ones that came with that kind of drama. They had that big family, massive brothers and sisters, massive drama. Keisha Cole's mom, Frankie, she was out there in them streets just like Charlotte. Oh yeah, Charlotte, didn't I tell y'all? She's not fit to watch Krishan Jesus. What done happened? Charlotte on relapse, baby. Charlotte on relapse. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if Charlotte is doing the heroin. I don't know if she's doing the crack. I don't know if it's meth. I don't know if it's the powder, the cokey coke. Okay, I don't know if it's alcohol or pills, but it might be a combination. I can hear the drag in the voice. Whenever somebody has done heroin, you understand? They got a drag in their voice. They got a frown on their face. Even when they smiling, it's like an upside down frown. But you can hear this drawl, like they almost about to go to sleep, but they wake back up. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot have no addict watching your child. Trust your divine goddess, DEVI. I'm telling you something. You mess around and find your child sold. You know what I mean? Playing around. So she thought she had it locked. She thought she was going to get somebody like her mom who has those addiction issues to watch her son quietly, pay her a little bit under the table. She don't want nothing but, what she like, and she going to watch him. She going to keep him for me. But they don't know how that taste get. They don't know how that addiction get. And when it get too hard, when it get too tough, and they start calling their name and they start having dreams, crack dreams, heroin dreams, yeah, they got to go out there and get what they need. So Charlotte had to go see about her needs and take care of her health and herself. Krishan, what I told you, nobody's going to take care of that baby but you. You had him. You drank, you smoked, you chased Blueface, you twerked, you was over here, you was over there, you was doing this, you was doing that. You're going to take care of him. You keep trying to put him off on other people. I'm telling you, he's growing. And after a while, if the money don't keep moneying, trust me, things are going to change for her and that baby. You hear what I'm telling you? Yeah. So, the way she was out there, y'all, right here. This is they spread. New boo mirroring. Someone is not committed, incompatible, conflicted, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. The golden mirror. They are the golden mirror to each other. They are made for each other because they're going to be each other's biggest lesson. And Nevaeh is collateral damage in the midst of it. Oh, yes, she is collateral. Now, like I said, Keisha Cole family was the first family before Krishan and her sisters and her brothers. Okay? So they out here trying to get it, but they're not focused enough. I don't know what's going on, and I have to say it. I don't know. I seen a live. I don't know what's going on with Krishan's sister Chastity. Chastity has a double mind. She goes back and forth between fucking with Krishan and not messing with her. You understand what I'm saying? Like back and forth. Sometimes she talking good on her. Sometimes she talking not so good on her. But when I seen her, she halfway did not want to put her face on the live. She had these big black blotches all over her face. Do you know what the big black blotches come from? Meth. Okay? Crack don't do that. Crack will mess you up over time, but it'll get you skinny. You'll start looking rickety and raggedy, but crack is not really known to put those kind of marks on you unless you going in. Okay? But that is meth use. So I don't know what's going on right there. She needs to take care of that. I'm serious. She needs to take care of that. Instead of worried about Krishan and worry about Blue and worry about this one, worry about yourself. Do you not see the family has a history of drug use? Running through it. Okay? There's drug usage. And we all know about that. I know about that. I got family members that was thick in it. How you think I know about it? Right now, her mom, Charlotte, is in an unhealthy place. She is not meant to watch anybody but herself. And if she has any kind of addiction as deep as sometimes can be something like heroin, you have to go to the hospital, because if you're not taking the heroin, you got to take methadone. You got to go to the methadone clinic. You understand what I'm saying? You got to keep it in your system though, or else they're going to get sick, is what they call it. They get sick. Okay? So Krishan could keep playing if she want to. Yeah, with her short skirt and bending over and twerking and all up in the club. I mean, like she's Blueface's private dancer. That's how happy and elated she was over the hills to be with this man. Okay? Now, Nevaeh, let's get some cards for Nevaeh. Let's get some cards for Nevaeh. I see running right here. I see running. Blueface done ran away on Nevaeh with Krishan. I see Pet. Nevaeh sitting at home just like this, looking out the damn window, waiting for Blueface to come back off the ocean shore with Krishan, baby. Yeah. Yeah, she's sitting there. You see her? Spouse partner. She is sitting there. And it's cold. It's icy. She's upset. This is Five of Pentacles. Okay? She is angry. She's angry and she's holding it back. She is up there still trying to fight for what you love. She's trying to fight for her spot, baby. Okay? Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. And she already know how her man do. Ain't nobody gonna take me out my spot. I'm there. I cook good. I fuck good. I am good. I'm there. There. I told you. He gonna drag you all up and down these YouTube streets. He gonna drag you. He gonna drag you. Now, Nevaeh taking all the hits. Okay? And I said, and I wrote, Nevaeh, don't you wish you would have just rode that horse and jumped off? Don't you wish you would have just rode it and jumped off? Right? Like what was it, Angela? Like, I think her name is Angela, or what's her name? Ashley, you know, even Rila. Rila rode it and jumped her ass off. She realized the error of her mistake. She realized it. No, but you thought you was gonna do something. You thought you was doing something. Look, you thought you was doing something, Nevaeh. You've been watching him for the longest, okay? And Nevaeh's been having labor pains, guys. Labor pains. That baby may be here any minute, hunty. Any minute. Hey, Jameek, what's going on? Solo Love in the house. Okay, let me see. We got Raph Virgo. Okay. Raph Virgo said that's a freak frog. Yeah, she was freak frogging. Yeah, she was freak frogging. She sure was on that beach. Man, listen, if they would have gave her a drink or whatever else she's on, because to get somebody down like that where they been rubbing and they don't care who's filming them, you on something, honey. You on something. She be getting high besides her favorite blue heron. Okay? Now that baby gonna be coming soon. We gonna see what's gonna happen with that. Let me see what else I wrote on Nevaeh. Okay, I wrote Nevaeh beak still yapping. All right, she was in the car driving with Blueface, and Blue just is disrespectful. He gonna be that. He a narcissist. He gonna be like that. I told you, nothing don't have to be going on. You guys could seem like y'all are on the best of terms. Everything is going great. They was at the pool. You know, he was kissing and loving and hugging. Oh, they going shopping over here, over there. He trying to kiss him and all that, and he's still gonna drag you. I told you, a narcissist is not gonna let you get away with shit. That is part of the cycle. That you get devalued and discarded. You don't think the devalue and discard is coming for Krishan? It's going to come over and over and over and over and over again. Either until somebody gets tired. I mean, really tired, like an addict gets tired and God put them on their ass when they hit rock bottom. Either it's going to be that, okay? Or either they just going to keep going to one of them hurt each other. Because narcissistic relationships end in somebody getting hurt or unalived a lot of the times. You don't believe me? Huh? Pray on it, ask Ronnie Doe. You don't believe me? Huh? Go ask Krishan Jesus. People get hurt. Go ask Jovan. Yeah, Jovan. Jovan is getting messed up right now by Blueface not being over there the way that he was. That's his dad. Like, that's his little shadow. He is hurting Jovan the worst. Journey got her mama and her grandmama. She's a girl. So she has that feminine energy to back her up, distract her, or whatever the case. Not Jovan. Jovan is very quiet. He's a little man. You know, he just draws away to himself. That's who's getting hurt. Blueface ain't even recognizing it. That's his little shadow, man. And Blueface grew up, and you want to know how you got like that, Blueface? Look at what you're doing to your son. You want to know how you grow up and you got all these problems with Carlissa this and Carlissa that? Yeah, you going to give yourself the same problems with Jovan. With Jovan. Journey love her daddy. Oh, no, that's a daddy's girl right there. No, but Jovan, you going to get the smoke from Jovan. He quiet. He don't like how you moving, Blueface, and I don't even need a card to tell you that. I can tell from how he's around you. He love you, man. He love you. He don't know what's wrong with you. He don't know why you letting these women run you like this. He don't know. And you don't think Jovan don't seen his mother crying in that house without you? Yeah. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Blueface, watch yourself. It's not just the women that's getting karma, getting their ass ate up. God got smoke for Blue too. He gonna wind up with an asshole full of kids. You're gonna be sitting there trying to find some child support if they all decide to dip in and dip on the same note. On the same note. Now, Nevaeh in the car driving, Blueface got disrespectful and started playing Kanye West, Get Down. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get on, get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Yeah. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger. Yeah, she ain't messing with no broke. Yeah, that's what he was playing for Nevaeh. Nevaeh. Yeah, let's see here. And then after he played Kanye Get Down, he went and played some church music for his other boo. He played the church music. This is straight up narcissistic abuse. Nevaeh, I'm going to give you a tip like I gave Blueface a tip. You know what I'm saying? Since he want to check up on you and you want to be your ass over there, let him put all that narc pressure on you till you get your ass up out of there. Now I'm going to give you a tip. Go study narcissism. Whenever he gone on his 3 to 4 day excursions with Krishan, go study the narcissism. Study it up and down, back and forth, all up and around. Okay? Study it so you know what you're dealing with. Because you got 2 of them on your hand. You don't only have Blue, Nevaeh, you got Krishan too. They come as a tag team duo. They're a duo. Now, let me see what else I wrote. I got anything else on Nevaeh? Yeah, I'm reading from my notes, y'all, because I had to write down these notes. I had to. Now, we're going to get a little tidbit. We're going to get a little tidbit right here. I'm pulling up Reela right now. Reela. Yep, Reela. Secret accounts. Nourish. Reela. She's taking care of herself and her child beautifully. I like how Reela is moving. Reela is, what did I write? Reela and Carlissa recently met up. And when I tell you she shocked the shit out of Carlissa in person, tall, beautiful, like Iman tall, like model tall. Like Tyra Banks in the beginning before. You know what I mean? Everything. Yeah, like that. Reela could be a model. I'm surprised she's not. Carlissa said, "Oh my goodness, you're so tall. I think Reela said you're pretty. You're just as pretty in person." She said you're beautiful too. Carlissa got surprised, baby. I think Carlissa saw herself again. She saw herself just a bit taller. She started liking Reela. She was like, "Oh no, little Carlissa is coming, baby." Blueface, get ready. Blueface, get ready. Reela is the breakout stunner of the group. You hear me? Tall and beautiful. She is the wild card, the unexpected main character. Energy coming into it with big little Carlissa, baby. You know what I'm saying? She's stepping in it. She putting her foot all in it. Okay? Yeah. Carlissa waiting on little Carlissa. Do you hear what I'm telling you? She know it was a finality. Look at Blue. She know it. They knew it when it happened. They knew it when it happened. She said it's all good just as long as he provides. You see that? Just as long as he provides for who? My child. Okay? That was Reela. Reela coming out. Okay. Now, I like how Reela's moving. She got her family backing her up, supporting her as she should. She ain't sweating over nothing. She ain't stressing over nothing. She ain't chasing nothing. That is goddess energy right there. Stay in that energy, Reela. You acting more like a Christian than Krishan. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Krishan out there done busted wide open, baby. Krishan has what we say in the Christian world, she has transgressed. She has backslidden is what they call it. When you're talking out of both sides of your mouth, okay, you can't serve 2 masters. You're going to love one and hate the other eventually because you're going to be ripped apart. Okay, she's like a double-minded man who's tossed to and fro like the winds of the sea, not knowing where she will go. Whatever Blueface asks her, she go do. That's why I said Blueface is going to be the one to correct it. And I hope that when he does his 1-2, when he hits her with that big narcissistic injury, I hope it doesn't go left. Her heart is too invested. She almost feels like she's a part of him. Like she can't breathe. She can't eat. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. I'm getting Chris Brown and Jordan. Jordan, yeah. I forgot Sparks. Jordan Sparks. No air. That's Krishan. She couldn't wait to get back to Blueface. She was what they call it? When you come off your drugs, she was they call it coming down, and she was I know some of y'all know the word when they coming when they coming off of their high, man. They be how do you say it? Withdrawal. Krishan was having some deep withdrawal symptoms without Blueface. That's why you seen all the crying, and she on there with the headphones and singing all the church music loud and screaming. I don't mind that, baby. Sing your heart out. That's how David used to do. David didn't care who was around, what was going. David was going to sing and dance for God. That was God's man. I'm not saying Krishan is God's woman. You understand what I'm saying? She trying. Krishan has... What's going on with Krishan? Let me see here. Okay. Let me hear. Hold on, y'all. I wrote... Let me see here. All right. I wrote Krishan. What we are witnessing is Krishan's light and dark side. We're witnessing both sides of the coin for her. You know, when she's in the church and her mind is clear, she's focused on God, and Blueface is the last thing she want anything to do with. Yeah, that's her light side. And then when she get dark, baby, she get dark. I'm talking about blackout. Blackout. Okay? I wrote, Krishan is dangerous and mentally ill. She is the type of woman that you see on the show Snapped. Snapped is about women who snap on their partners. She is the kind of energy that you see there. Okay? Now, I wrote, God is going to drag the both of them. Blueface and Krishan. I told you, I always tell you that. As soon as they reconnect, God is going to drag them. It may look good. Never envy what it looks like on the outside. I know. I can see something I already been through before with Krishan and Blueface. And it does not end well. It doesn't end well. And they could go for years. That is a narcissist's key thing, to keep you hooked for years on years on years on years. Why? Because they want to waste your time. By the time Krishan blinks, she's going to turn around and she's going to be 35. Then she's going to be 40. Then 45. And her and Blueface are still going to be doing the same exact dance if one of them don't separate from the other or hurt each other. Do you hear what I'm saying? Carlissa, if you're watching this reading, take it seriously. Krishan is not well mentally. It's a very psychopathic energy. Krishan will hurt one of these other women for Blueface. She's not beyond it. And he knows it. As well, let me see. Hold on. And I wrote again, Krishan is going to take care of Junior. Stop trying to get out of your responsibility, Krishan. You had him. Now you need everybody's help when nobody could tell you nothing. Blue, my baby father this, my baby father that. Right? But now you need everybody to step in and help you with Krishan Jesus. Please. Please. Holy hands where? Where? God is going to drag the both of them. Both of them. Not only is God going to drag Krishan and Blueface, God is already dragging Nevaeh. You see it written all over her face. She don't have to say a word. Yeah. And Nevaeh has a beautiful smile. But you can see, every time he take a little jig at her, he gonna jig at her all the time. He gonna use those other women, you know, to corner her, to get her into such a position. Yeah. Rila also got her fair share of dragging. Look how Blue is treating her. Everybody is getting a drag. You understand? Rila's getting her dragged by that silence, by the way he like, you know, standoffish, you know. He don't know nothing about it. He don't know her. He don't know her mama. He don't know nothing. He on quiet. He's on quiet. Some are getting dragged quietly and some are getting dragged loudly. Like Krishan. Krishan is a loud drag. She don't even know she getting dragged. She don't even care if she get dragged. Jaden is getting dragged. Jaden don't went out there, man. Jaden don't got caught out there with them pretzels in her mouth. Okay? Let me see. I wrote a little piece on Jaden. Jaden got caught with Bodine. Jaden got caught with Bravo. And Jaden was laid up with Kai. Jaden, I don't know if Bodine was part of the security guard. Remember, they were on the tour, and they were on the tour bus arguing about some security guard that he said Jaden was either flirting with or had been with or something like that, had slept with, something like that. Jaden likes BBD. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Jaden likes BBD. Okay? She has become, unfortunately, a pretzel queen. Jaden, I'm disappointed. You're a pretzel queen. You know what I'm saying? You be throwing them pretzels in, you know? You got to go to another store, Jaden. We don't mind if you eat pretzels. You got to go to another store. You can't go to the store that your family shop at, the Family Dollar. You know, you can't go to the Family Dollar. No, you can't go there. You can't do it, Jaden. They caught you. Yeah. Carlissa is thoroughly aware, and I'm about to do Nevaeh's line next. Carlissa is thoroughly aware because Carlissa got online the other day, baby, and went off. She went off on all of them. She called them all nasty hoes. Who can't keep their legs closed. Who can't keep their story straight. Who don't know who the hell they sleeping with, who their damn baby daddies is. All these damn DNA tests and all this stuff. Back in the day, like in Carlissa's day, in my day, yes, I told you, I am close to Carlissa's age. I'll give somebody a free reading if you can even guess my age. So, you got to put it in the chat. You got to put it in the chat. If you guess my age, I will give you a free mini reading. Yes, I will. Now, back in our day, we didn't have to necessarily do all that unless it was necessary. Most times, men knew and the women knew who the child's father was, even if the child wasn't claiming it. You know why? I don't know what was in the milk. I don't know what was in the bread or the food back then. But when men used to act up on us back then, like my mama's time and her mama's time and all that, the children will come out looking splitting image of the fathers. They will come out just like that. So it was almost no question. The man couldn't deny it. He couldn't deny it. The child looked just like you, bro. Don't look nothing like the mama. Look like you. Look like you. Look like you. Like Krishan Jesus looked like whoever his daddy is, which ain't blue. Show me blue face. Show me blue. Prove me wrong. Go to the court and get the DNA. Prove me wrong and go to the court and get the DNA and show us. Zeus DNA ain't court DNA. Zeus DNA don't get no child support. 22 on the clock. Stop playing with me. Okay? Show me Blueface. Blueface know that ain't his. He said he gonna ride that stallion till the wheels fall off. He said he gonna beat Krishan. He said all weekend long he was beating Krishan and rubbing Krishan in the head with that Jimmy, baby. He beat her in the head with his Jimmy. Yes, he did. That's what he said he did. Okay? And when you go back to Nevaeh, I want you to I asked you this before, girl. Tell me, how does Krishan smell? Tell me, because you know his upper lip gonna smell like Krishan. As a matter of fact, his whole face might smell like Krishan. Go back a few of my lives and go check out the video. You know, the Power Ranger tore Blueface up before, and the Power Ranger can probably do it again. So I guess if we see a whole credit card swipe of open sores going down from Blueface's forehead to his nose, down past his lips to his chin, we gonna know after the weekend with Krishan if the Power Ranger done tore him up again. You understand what I'm saying? Tell us how that smell, girl, that upper lip. Does she smell like perfume? What, apples, peaches or something? I hope. Maybe bananas. Because she always walking around in this spandex outfit. Krishan does not wear clothes. She doesn't wear clothes. Holy wear. Holy wear. Stop playing with me. Probably sweaty as a mug. When she was in that gym with AB, Adrian Bronner, and Dean, he told her you gonna go take a shower. She was probably smelling like a damn skunk walking by him. You know, like she needs some Old Spice or something. You know how Krishan do. You know Blueface like it rough, baby. He like it. He like for a woman to bust him upside his head every now and then with a bottle. And then pick the glass out to show him that she love him. That's love, baby. That's love. According to them. According to them. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. Selling the dreams. Humping, rubbing, feeling, touching. Basically making soft corn on the beach. Okay? He definitely want that prison smoke from Krishan. Because every time he get her, she come back and she go tell all the secrets. Everything that they was doing when they was together. She go tell all the secrets. And then if he start dissing her back, then she get violent. I wish I could turn around and go take a car and ram it through his house. He should be dead. He should be in prison. 23 on the clock. These are Krishan's wishes for the man that she was just hugging, rubbing, and kissing up on the beach. And everybody talking about that's love. Let them be together. I want them to be together. Do you know what I really want? I want Blue to get her pregnant again, baby. Blue, I hope you ain't using protection, bro, with nobody. I want you to pump every last one of them up. As soon as Nevaeh drops this one, hit her up again. Okay? Spray up the club again, baby. Drop them kids off at the pool again. And Krishan too. Pump that belly up, baby. Pump it up. Yeah, narcissists will wreck your career, baby, if you're not careful. They will have your mind spinning so bad. She not gonna do no good fighting. Because all Blue got to do is set her off, and she going to try to go in the ring and fight, and that's going to go to sugar and shit. Yeah. Eventually, he coming for that money. You better believe it. You better believe it. Now, let me see. Now, as well, okay, let me get a line for Nevaeh before I keep going, because I have more things that I wrote down. I have more things. What's up, Laura Castillo is in the house. Hot Chi is in the house. I love that name. All right, and Kiera Womack is in the house, baby. Lorda Ad is in the house. Okay, Rich Collins is in the house, baby. I love it. What's up, DGC family? All of our visitors, subscribers. You know, people that's just tuning in, watching the goings on, listening to the goings on. You already know God is in charge over here with the DGC. Okay, yeah, definitely. I'm telling you, it's gonna go left. As soon as I pull that card, see we have busting holes in the wall, an uproar. Yeah, she gonna need a counselor. A lot of them need a counselor, a therapist. They need somebody to talk to. Look, no one is competing for their love. They're gonna make sure that they do their best to 5 of swords. Knock out the competition. Knock it out. Look, try to block you from learning. They wanna knock out the competition. Knock it out. They want to be the last one standing to say they got the trophy. Yeah. Nevaeh also is with child. Nevaeh. Now, let me move this up just a little bit. Blueface, if he hasn't made it back, I haven't caught up with the stream yet to see. Made it back to Nevaeh. He is on his way back to Nevaeh. Yup, he gonna come in there kissing all over like nothing happened. Okay, she gonna be sitting there with an attitude, or she might try to hold it down. He gonna come right over there and kiss her. Yup, put that face right on her, right after he had it in Krishan's butt. Exactly. Yup, swiping right to left. North to south, east to west. He was all up in it, Nevaeh, and I hope you and your sister wife, you know, y'all learn each other's scent, so y'all will be okay with that. You understand? Oh, we got BB on the side. She over there trolling Nevaeh, trolling the shit out of Nevaeh. She said, we need a sponsor for Nevaeh's home. And now, and she said it was $5 to sponsor and helping sponsor a person, you know, a Nevaeh who needs a home. Now, I don't think that that's funny, y'all, because homelessness is not a joke for anybody, especially if you have children in the midst of it. It's a very serious thing. All right? So I don't really joke about it. You know why? Because most people are 2 to 3 paychecks from being in the same position. A lot of people are in that. 2 to 3 paychecks from being in the same way. So I don't joke and laugh about nobody. I have went through homelessness myself. Yes, collective. I know what it's about. And do you know who was the one that would regularly and often put that occurrence or try to put that occurrence in my life? The narc. I would be settled, good, nothing going on. And I'm telling you, that narc will come out of nowhere and cause an upheaval, chaos in your life, just to knock you off, kick you off your square, knock you down a few pegs. I'm telling you something. So he's on his way back to Nevaeh with Reconcile. He's on his way back. I don't know why, but we definitely got broke ass right here. So either he hasn't been giving Nevaeh as much as he used to. Maybe he cut back. Maybe this trip is going to set him back a little bit. I don't know if Krishan paid for everything. Knowing her silly ass, she probably did. He left Nevaeh in that house. Farewell, finality, leave behind, closure. Now, we know he's coming back, but that's what he did. He went over there to go hang out with Krishan and to go hit Krishan up. Yeah. And go let that Power Ranger tear his face up again. Spiritual thief. This is Nevaeh's cards. Spiritual thief. Steals from readers, spiritual people, and creates fake accounts. So Nevaeh's either saying that Krishan is a spiritual thief, like she's coming in energetically, like taking what Nevaeh thought she had her grips and her claws in. Krishan is old news. I told you Blue is going to play on your top. He going to spin it. He going to tell you all kind of fantasies, anything you want to hear, and then go right over there and let Krishan be on his Jimmy hat. Yeah. That's my buddy. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest. Go check it out. It's my buddy. He got a thing going. No, pardon. My buddy, no, it's De La Soul. De La Soul is my buddy. I'm thinking Tribe Called Quest, Bonita Applebum. Bonita Applebum, you gotta put me on. I said Bonita Applebum, you gotta put me on. I said Bonita. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Yeah, he playing that Bonita. Every time Krishan's ass come around. Nevaeh said, I'm the queen bee. I'm Vea. I cook good. I know how to twerk. I sing. I'm Vea. I cook good. I take care of kids. Yes, I cook good again. That's Nevaeh. Vea, get you something to do. Because he liked that wildness in Krishan. She's a wild stallion. She always ready to do something. I told you, narcs don't sleep. When she was hanging out with Mia was getting tired, baby. She was tiring her out. And she said, I'm kind of sleepy. She said, I'm not going to sleep. I can't. And walked off from Mia like, get your shit together. Like, we up. Narcs don't sleep. They afraid they going to miss something. The only person she going to sleep for is Blueface because he'll be in the bed next to her. And right now, everybody is trying to climb these mountains. It's like moving mountains. Usher, moving mountains. Yeah, Usher, let it burn. Let it burn, baby. Let it burn. Hold on a minute. Let me see my stuff. I'm going to make sure I get everything out. I wrote Krishan out there with the twerking, the bouncing, the bobbing for apples, chasing dick, okay, all over Miami. Isn't Danza over there too? Wasn't she supposed to meet up with Danza? All of this here, all of this hot. All right, I think I got everything on this page. Yeah, let me see. Krishan is a brickhead, and I said so is Blue. They both addicts. Okay? And before you know it, like, I guess Krishan done forgot about all the aborts that she had to do for her children that she never had besides Krishan Jesus with Blue. I guess she's forgetting about all the fights, all the times that he bust upside her head, bust upside her lip. Why do people want to call that love? That's not love. That's not love. That is not love. That's an addict relationship. That's hooked on each other. That's hooked on substances. Remember what I told y'all? When two people do the same types of drugs, they stay together because them two are the only two that know they doing all of that. He do his choice of drugs, she do her choice of drug, and they do it together. It's called get high partner. Back in the day, that's my get high partner. Yeah, allegedly. They do it together. Okay? I wrote, yeah, Blue, pump them all up with babies. Sit every last one of them down. Let me show you how smart Blueface is. Blueface can do it to them. Yes, I get on Blueface's ass. I'm not rooting for any of them. I am for the children. Those are the ones that are being hurt and messed up in this situation. Everybody out here windmilling for Krishan. You know what I'm saying? Millie whopping for Krishan and all of that. Nah, ain't nobody doing all of that. Why? Why we not millie whopping for Krishan Jesus? Why she not millie whopping for him? Why she not windmilling for Krishan Jesus? The way she windmill for Blueface. The way she windmill Carlissa for Blueface. The way she windmill Callie for Blueface. And she probably would have windmilled Dre if Blueface would have asked her to. That's what you dealing with. You dealing with a robot. If Blueface told her to go get Carlissa, even if he had told me go get her, I might have not done it. That's his mother. If you want her hurt, you want hands and feet put on her, you do it. You do it. But they stupid. They stupid. Yeah, they are. Okay. Now I wrote Krishan met up with Clarissa Shields. And what Clarissa told her, stay away from that guy. And she, oh no, or started talking, looking crazy, talking about you look good. Yeah, Clarissa Shields did look well taken care of standing next to Krishan. That's where you can see the difference between a professional and somebody who out here playing, chasing it day. Okay? That's how you see the difference. She told Clarissa, oh, your hair slick back. This, she is so concerned with physicality. Okay? She want to be the most beautiful thing in Blueface's eyes. No, what Blueface sees, and you are the one that will allow him to drag you the worst. Not even Nevaeh lets him drag her in certain instances. She'll start, man, that beak will start flapping. Man, Blueface will go back and forth with her for a minute, but then he got to get out of Dodge. But Krishan, oh no, you can take Krishan down to the pits. She says, I go this low. How do you think Blueface knows how to treat the rest of the women? Because Krishan showed him how low a woman will go for him. How low she will stoop for him. How she will lie, sneak, okay? Behind her coach's back. You don't think Coach Calvin done told her, stop the nonsense? Blueface is going to be your downfall if you do not stop it? She disregarding Coach Calvin. So you think Coach Calvin got the respect he had for her in the beginning? No. He just want to make a bag now. They're going to use all of them. The men is like, F it. They want to be used, we're going to use them all. I told her to stay away from that man. But she's still over there. I'm going to tell y'all a story. In just a second. I think I told y'all this before. So she met with Clarissa Shields. She's been over there with AB and Dean, and Blueface told them to go over there and give her some clout. Okay? That's when AB asked her, was she going to shower? All right? Now, I just want to put in there because Teseki's energy always comes in a little bit. I like Teseki. She's very mature. She's quietly building millions. Do you hear what I'm saying? Teseki is quietly building millions. Shout out to Teseki. What's up, boo? I think you beautiful. Okay? Teseki said she fuck with Krishan, but she don't. You hear me? She mess with her, but she don't. She says there's blurred lines. There's betrayal. There's a lot of lies and treachery. She says it is only... Do you see how my hand... Do you see that? That's the power of Teseki. She's not even here, baby. You see Teseki Moody's cards? She said it is only because that's my sister. That is the only reason. She don't normally mess with energy like that. Krishan really... Them two have unresolved energy. She said something about Teseki. I don't know if it's true or not. They have an unresolved issue. But she says she messed with her, but she don't. And it's only because they're related by blood that she get away with things. You hear what I'm telling you? That's what Teseki said. Now that's just energetically coming through. That's what I got. Don't ask me. And I know how that is. I had a cousin, baby. I thought me and my cousin was like this. I thought we were sisters. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was twinning. That's my twin in them. My mom is a twin. You understand? That was my twin. No. Oh, hell no. You talking about somebody that was forever setting your girl up and I didn't know it? I didn't really realize it until we got a little bit older and I started seeing the play. Every time I would introduce her into my world that was set up nicely for me, here come the chaos. She got to bump heads with this person and bump heads with that person. Hey, she needs to take my child over there and don't bring my child back on time when I tell you I got appointments and I got things to go to. Man, so disrespectful. And then I find out behind the scenes after we go into it, after we have an argument, I find out all of the envy and all of the jealousy that has been held against me for umpteen years. Mind you, we grew up in the same house, just like Teseki and Krishan and them. Chastity and Tessa and Tareen and I don't know, Mookie and this one and that. I don't know all of their names, y'all. I do not know all of their names. But that's what it is. When I tell you, I told her, you don't ever have to worry about calling your girl ever again. Don't call me ever again. I am okay with the history that we already have. I knew you. I've known you. I'm good. Thank you for the experience. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now don't call me. You need a kidney. Don't call me. Yeah. Close blood. Don't call your girl. So that's where Taseki is at with it. She says, I'm over here like this. She says, pick this card up. This is me right here. Queen Bee. Taking care of my children. I already be knowing the tea. She says she know what it is going on between Blue and Krishan. And it's messy. And it's nasty. And Krishan gonna get her just desserts. And so is Blue if they keep going. Says secure, confident, boss bitch, and career focus. Queen Bee. Taseki. Now, this is Nevaeh's line. Now, I wrote Nevaeh Beak still yapping. I wrote about the driving, how he was disrespecting her with the music. And she tried to laugh it off. Nevaeh is in extreme pain. Nevaeh is being put through what we call cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance, okay? Where your brain is telling you one thing, but the person in front of you is telling you another. And they're telling you not to listen to yourself, that your brain is talking to you wrong. But you see how this person is treating you, how they acting towards you, how they behaving, how they disrespecting you, and then turn around and say they love you, and your brain is malfunctioning. Nevaeh's brain is going to short circuit. She is an Aries. She's not built for that type of life. Nevaeh is built, she's a fighter. She's a fighter. Aries is a fighter. You understand what I'm saying? Now, can she beat a Krishan? I don't know. But you better believe the anger that Blueface has put in Nevaeh since the time he started like really messing with her hardcore, since that baby been in there and he been doing everything he been doing. She got some smoke. She got some smoke built up smoke inside of her. And she can't even put hands on Blue. That's what she want to put them hands on. She got some smoke for Krishan too. But she knows she can't beat no Krishan. Shit, half of us can't beat no damn Krishan. Krishan is a fucking problem. You see me? Now, I told you that Carlissa went off on everybody, called them all nasty hoes, except for Rila. Except for Rila. She like Rila. And I think that's Blueface's worst nightmare. Maybe that's why he didn't want Rila to come into the picture. You know why? Because maybe Rila reminded him of a young Carlissa. You hear me? In some way, every woman that Blueface chooses has a characteristic of Carlissa in it. Trust and believe they do. They do. Okay, I wrote Jaden got caught. Okay, Jaden got to clean that up. Jaden just on the side. Jaden like, fuck it. I'm just going to own it. That's all you can do, girl. You own that thing. Same way Kim Kardashian owned that tape. Same way Paris Hilton owned that tape. The same way Evie Eve was on the tape. Yes, I saw Evie Eve with Stevie J on the tape. Yes, I had all the tapes. I had all the DVDs. I had the R. Kelly DVD. I had them all. I had all those DVDs. Something happened to my possessions. And that's how I lost those DVDs. I planned on keeping them issues forever. To archive them forever. Yeah, it's for real. So Jaden, own it. Own it. You know, the golden rule is never do anything in private that you would be embarrassed for somebody to see you do in public. That's the golden rule, ladies. Okay, Jaden? Never do anything in the private that if it got out, you would be ashamed or embarrassed of it. Keep walking. You know why, Jaden? Because there's a whole bunch of women out here with pretzels in their mouth. They just don't want to say it. They just don't want to say it. They taking pretzels in their mouth. They swallowing milk. Okay? They taking it up the back door. Benzie, baby. Yeah. Yeah, they are. The doodle shoot, baby. Women with their men. Yes. Okay? Now, I was listening to a few, I was listening to a few platforms, okay? And some platforms are for Krishan and some platforms are not, and some just discuss it like I do. I just discuss it. I'm not for or against, because when Krishan is doing the right thing and she's really rocking with Christ, okay? I don't necessarily call myself a Christian Divine Collective. It's a lot up with that name when you start putting titles on yourself. I do follow Christ, though. Oh, it's a lot with that right there. I follow Christ. No title needed. No title. So, I'm hearing that, Supposedly Krishan is supposed to be out here like some type of role model, like young Christian women are supposed to be following her. Why? Why would they follow her the way she was all up on that beach? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Not only in the beach, she was in the club. She was in the club. Skirt flying high, twerking, moving. Why would they need to do that? Let me see here. Let's do it again. Hold on. Let's go get them. Hold on. Right here. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. Shout out to Roz again. Thank you, Roz, for allowing me to just show just a little bit here. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl. Oh, wait. Let me show. Well, hold a minute. Hold on. I think this is going fast. Let me slow it down. Let's put it in slow motion, y'all. Let's put that thing in slow motion, y'all. Okay. Girl, do it for your man. Okay. Show us how it's done, girly. Do it for Jesus. Jesus was out there with y'all. Was Jesus out there with you? Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, yeah, twirl it, girl. Yeah, pop that thing. Yeah, Luke dancer. Luke dancer, baby. Take it back, boo. Take it back. Y'all know how I do. I'm going to roast the shit out of her. You know what I mean? Till she get her ass back to Krishan Jesus, baby. Okay? Let's take a slow motion look. Soft corn, baby. Soft corn on the beach. Yeah, crazy in love. Oh, it's coming up. I'll put it on extra slow. Extra slow. Extra. Come on, y'all. Come on through. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Give it to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he love it. He loving some Krishan, baby. Yeah, Blue. Oh, yeah, they're still out there. Yeah, let's make it work, baby. Oh, let's make it work. Yeah, he like that. So I said, why? Christian women supposed to go out here and do that? Christian women supposed to go out and go back to their abusive men, okay, so they can abuse them some more? Christian women are supposed to be partnering with narcissists? Yeah. Said Krishan forgot Blue was whipping her ass. Krishan forgot. Everybody talking about, look at Blue did that and this, that, Blue. No, Krishan is the one that forgot that Blue was whipping her ass. We weren't out there on the beach with him. She was out there. She was over the whole weekend. What I heard is she was sucking Ig Day. She was chasing Ig Day. She was riding Ig Day, sliding with Ig Day, sliding with and sliding for Ig Day. Okay? With Blue. Why should young Christian women be following that? They supposed to be sliding like that? Right? She is Krishan Rock. Okay? She is Krishan Rock and she's holding hands at the same time. That's the light and dark. That's the duality. Two things can be true at the same time. That's her light and her dark. It's still abuse. She's still going through abuse and she don't even know it. Okay? She got her spirit with holy hands, where she want to be close to God, where she want to really do that thing up for God. And then she got her flesh that keep pulling her back in the dungeon. Transgressing, backsliding, okay? Being a woman with a double mind, like the waves of the ocean. Krishan does not respect herself. Why everybody act like we supposed to be out here windmilling for Krishan when she don't respect herself? She'll lie to us. No, I'm done with him and I'm not over there and I'm in the church and I'm with God and you're weighing. Bro, you're weighing. Krishan, Jesus, and yeah. Nah, Krishan, we see what you're doing. You don't respect yourself. So why does she need so much respect from viewers? Stupid is as stupid does, I wrote. Okay? She not portraying like this. This is who she is. Okay? Sorry, she's not the holy hands they want her to be, man. They want her hands to be so clean, but they not. They not. A hoe is as a hoe does. You heard me? Yeah. We support the children here. Windmill and Millie Wop for the children. Go hard for Krishan Jesus like you do when you running a fade, when you fighting somebody, or when you out there chasing Blueface. You see how hard you go for that? Go hard for Krishan Jesus like that. Like that, hunty. Yeah, running fades and running after Blue. Okay, and I wrote lastly, why is this whole thing so big? Why is it so big, y'all? This is narcissism on a grand scale. On a grand scale. They are showing you in real life, real time, what can happen when you are dealing with narcissists. Look at Ronnie Doe. And it's coming out a lot about that. Did I get that part? Oh yeah, I didn't talk about that part. They out here. Let me see, where is it? Did I say it? Let's see here. Right. Now, you know, this guy named Quail been out on the internet lately talking about Krishan, and that investigator's been coming up to him asking him questions about the Ronnie Doe situation. Okay? So you already know it's something up there. You already know it's something going on. It is something funny and murky in the water. It is not clear. And you know what? A guy like him, he ain't willing to go down for no Krishan. They better be willing to pay handsomely if he gonna go do time for Krishan the way Sean did time for Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? The way Jay got involved in an altercation behind closed doors in the office of Lance Rivera. Somebody get jugged. But not Jay. Jay don't go nowhere. Jay ain't do no time. Yeah. And you know that he know what I'm talking about, because in the song he says, I don't he says in the song I never had a lot, but this is all I need. People never cared till it's R.I.P. People turn their back on me for no good reason. Yeah. He says, y'all don't hear it. He says, I don't shine shoes on. Who you think he was talking about? Lance Rivera. He said, I don't shine shoes on. Now, if you wasn't listening, that would have slipped past your ears. You'd have just thought he was saying, Nah, he said, talking about Lance Rivera. Old stories. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so the guy is on there talking about the investigations, and people talking to him and people asking him questions and stuff. Y'all, if it's meant to come out, it's going to come out. If it don't come out in the wash, it's going to come out in the rinse. Even if it don't come out by the hands of them boys. You think the Most High don't know how to get people caught up for things they thought they did in secret and got away with it? You see, she ain't get away with sleeping around on Blueface, right? Baby came out looking nothing like Blueface. You thought you was going to cover that up? You thought that was going to stay quiet? Same thing for Nevaeh. Nevaeh is shitting bricks, baby. She's shitting bricks. She pray to God. She pray to God that her time in it wasn't wrong. She praying to God it wasn't wrong. Now, Rila would be the surprise if the baby wasn't blues. If because as relaxed as she is, that is the way that a woman acts when she's sure. Like, I know I wasn't sleeping with nobody else, because it can't be nobody but you unless it was Jesus. Immaculate conception. That's how I used to move. Like, if you can't be sleeping with but so many people. You know what I'm saying? You're not protecting your body against that kind of pregnancy and different things, you know? You can't move like that. So you can know when something go wrong, who to go back to, who the daddy is, who the culprit is. And don't think they're not passing things around from one to another. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. A flare-up is going to happen with somebody. When a flare-up happens with one, I think he go jump to the coochie that's not flaring up. You understand what I'm saying? He got so many of them. He jumped to the coochie that ain't bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he got so many of them. He just move around. And be careful with that. Because, Nevaeh, you don't want Krishan to create an extra strong soul tie if he get with her on her monthly. That's how you get the crazy soul tie. When you sleep with a man on your monthly. And they're not beyond doing that. They're not beyond doing that. Okay? Blue probably don't put it in everything on. Anything that's opening on Krishan, she don't care. It's blue. Blue is rock. Exactly. Now, I said that little piece about the quail, okay, for the Ronnie Doe investigation. Yeah, let her keep on. Now you're gonna know it's something up. Not being funny. You're gonna know it's something up if anything happens to quail. You get me? Anybody who can bring the energy back. Let's see. Let's see, because he's talking a little bit. We didn't get nothing for Jaden. Mountains. She said the situation is like moving mountains right now. With child, you know what I mean? All these children coming in, all Blueface backtracking with Krishan and doing all this extra hot shit. You know, we expect that though. I told you we expect that. To be honest with you, I told y'all, because Krishan particularly, she got 7 tattoos on him. He claims ownership over her like a car. It's nowhere she can go. The minute she take her clothes off, everybody just gonna see Blueface. They just want to know what it feel like. They want to know what an athlete feel like. That's all. Jaden, Torment, she don't like what's going on. She don't like what's going on. And I don't know what's going on with her and Kai, but I don't know how long that's going to last. I don't know how long that's going to last. Jaden is out here thinking about all of this that Blue got going on. All of this. And I hope Jaden don't got nothing going on. Knocked up is what it say. Now this could be her symbolic of when her and Blue used to be together and they had the children, and now they say broke ass because he out here spending it everywhere else but with her. But with her. She says, I'm just loving on myself. Fuck him. That's what Jaden said. Jaden like whatever. Okay? Self-worth and value. Time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And she says, you know, I can't completely be mad at him. She says, because some of the moves I make, I didn't protect myself. Man-made disaster. She says, as well with Blueface, everybody, this whole thing is a man-made disaster. She says it's a plane waiting to go down. It's a plane waiting to go down. That's what Jada said. She said, not only that, it's a girl fight, baby. It's a girl fight. Now, I see this funeral right after girl fight. I want everybody to be careful. Okay? Because I don't know how these women are running around letting him hop in their cootie cat, and then he go over here and hop in that cootie cat and come back and hop in this cootie cat, and they keep running around talking about, well, I'm clean and I'm this and I'm that. Nevaeh, shut your beak up. Shut your beak up, because you know you're uncomfortable in your skin after he come back from swiping his credit card up and down Krishan's backside. We just want to know how it smell, baby. We just want to know how it smell, because we know y'all all like it. Y'all all enjoy that spark that Blue give you. Oh, all of y'all enjoy it. Y'all enjoy it so much. You know, turtle time. You know, y'all just cruising. You know, y'all at peace with that. Y'all at peace. I'm telling you, be careful. You see those phone calls? Those phone calls can come through, baby. You keep on. I told you, God knows how to slow Blue down. God knows how, and I just split the deck. God knows how to slow Blue down. You see that law? I want them to be careful, because the law is on somebody's ass, and the law is already knowing the T. It says lawyer, judge, police. Stop playing. Then them boys just come over there. I believe allegedly compliments of his girl, of his main girl, his bottom of the bottomest bitch, Krishan. You thought it was Jaden, right? Nope. Nope. Shattered. This is Blueface. Do you see the blue? They're dealing with a shattered personality. Broken, nightmares, failures. Okay? There's a lot going on that Blue is not talking about. He's just holding his head. He's holding his head through this whole situation. Not saying much, but he's feeling it. Clown. The ringmaster of the circus, baby. It's Blueface, baby. Oh, it's Blueface, baby. On Nevaeh's arm. Performance, camouflage, laugh at, revenge. And we getting down to the bottom where Jaden is at. Cool down. He had to cool down when he saw Jaden with that pretzel in her mouth, and then she swallowed the milk, baby. He couldn't get past that one. Seeing it, like knowing it is one thing, but seeing it, because you best believe Nevaeh was with NBA Youngboy. You think NBA Youngboy ain't make Nevaeh swallow some milk, baby? Yeah, I asked the dude one time. I asked him, because he used to tell me about a couple little things that he was into with a couple of little people. And I said, yo, what is it with you and getting this woman to swallow you? He said, oh, that's the best. That's the best. That's how I know I got them. When they swallowing their babies. Stop playing. Look. You think I'm lying? That's the very next card. I'm not lying. And once again, look, I'm going to tell you. You're going to get exactly what you're asking for the minute Krishan Rock pop up and say she's pregnant. Yes, I'm putting the rock back on her name. As long as she with Blueface, she's going to be Krishan Rock. She want to be Krishan just playing without the rock. No, you Krishan Rock, baby. Nothing has changed. Nothing. Tower moment. Nothing has changed. And that is going to rock your world, Blue. If she get pregnant with another baby, you think she took you through some shit the first time around? Oh, wait. You wait. Go ahead. Run up in that. Run up in that. Run up in your pet. Run up in her. Please, please, please get her knocked up again. It's going to be game over for your ass. Okay? You see this? That's a cracked up heart on the floor. Look like drama. Look like something happened. Look like it got thrown out the window. No. This is their line. This is Nevaeh, Jaden, Rila. This is Rila line. Game over on Rila's line as well. Rila threw that shit out the window. Let me find out. Rila threw it out the window. Blue facing them up here. Wooded area. This is Nevaeh's line. With the wooded area, this is where Nevaeh's at in her mind, baby. It's a dark place. Nevaeh thought she knew what she wanted. She thought she knew what she wanted. She did not. Nevaeh, ain't it better to stay your ass on the outside of the house? You wanted to be the comfort woman. You wanted to be on the inside. Y'all thought that the position Jaden in was better because y'all would see him giving her rings and doing this and doing that. He took that stuff back according to Jaden. She said he a bit of Bob. Look at him. He get angry and he want to take everything back. And you bet not say nothing else. He gonna cut you off. He gonna cut you off and start disrespecting you on the internet. Resentment, anger, and hurtful words. This is on Jaden's line. He been talking to her reckless. He said he feel a bit empty inside. He said all this shit make me feel empty. That's what Blueface said. All this shit make him feel empty. Blueface is more of a full-fledged narcissist than you all know. He has a nice face and a nice personality, and that's part of the narcissism. I told you, narcissists can be quite brilliant. They're very talented, as a matter of fact. They are attractive. You know, like a lot of people would never believe you if you told them the narcissist did A, B, C, or D. They wouldn't believe you. They wouldn't believe you. He said it's a battle, especially with Krishan. You see cuts both ways? It is a battle. See that ring? It said good and bad aspects. Mixed blessings. There's division. On the low, look, sometimes he want to get away. He just want to exit the scene like he did and go over there and hang out with Krishan. Just exit and do what you want to do. As long as the woman's not giving you a problem. You see he was over there all smiles. She probably paid for everything. Blue, I told you, Blue. I told you, Krishan. Blue gonna be running up in Asian persuasion as soon as you blink. As soon as you turn your head, hunty. As soon as you go get too drunk and knock out, Asian persuasion gonna go over here and go over there and get her a little bit of pretzel too. Yeah, she gonna get her some too. Look, she been hoping behind the scenes, baby. Oh, you don't know Asian persuasion been looking at Blue? Oh, let me put you on, Krishan. Yeah, Asian persuasion been looking at Blue. She wants some of that. She wants some of that tall, dark, and handsome. Oh, she wants it. Krishan said, I'll hurt her. Oh! La 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 la. La 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 la. Krishan said, I will hurt her. I hurt her. This Popo right here. I see rejected right here. I don't know if this is Blueface about to reject somebody. Somebody is about to be rejected. And Popo may have to get involved. I don't know if they coming for Krishan's ass and he gonna have to reject the relationship after that. Cause you know, if they come for Krishan, that's gonna put heat right back on you, Blueface. You better not do no drug eyes in front of her, because she going to tell on you. As soon as she get mad at you, she going to call your PO officer and tell him what you doing, what you got in your system. Yeah, she going to tell on you. He know it. Look at him. Intuition. This person's behind bars. Intuition. Don't get fucked up in the game, Blueface, not listening to your intuition. Your fairy tarot godmother, DEVI, your divine goddess, DEVI, is trying to tell you, you're not listening. I know from experience, Blueface. I thought I was going to go do what you and Krishan did on that beach, baby. I thought I was going to have me a good old time. Oh, me and my boo is back together. That's my man. Gonna drag your ass, look. Gonna take everything from her. Gonna take everything from her. We got a spiritual thief and we got a thief out here. Nevaeh and Krishan. Thief. Who they want to the spirit. The spirit said run it down this line. Run it down this line. Okay. I said, ooh. Blueface. The narc. Stepping right on all of them. You see them? Stepping right on all their heads. Let me get this in clear. I can't get this coming clear. The light is so bright over here. Yeah, you see them? Stepping right on their faces. He happy as hell. Happy as hell. Now, Blueface, I want to let you know, you're coming out on the line with the law. Egotistical, fragile, opportunists who will leave your ass hanging in a minute. Do you hear me? Leave you hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red, and will pump you up with all kinds of dreams and false hope in a minute. Right here, this is Jaden's line. Jada said, it's too late, she fell for false hope. She said she don't want to be pumped up with no more false hope. Tries to sell you a pipe dream, no substance, and evasive. She said she don't want no more pipe dreams. She good on that. Look, the spirit done hammered and nailed that in. When it concerns couples. If y'all want to know how when you see older couples like this and they look so content, y'all wonder what their history be looking like? Look at all this shit going on right now. This the shit your grandpappy and your grandmama don't talk about. This that ratchet shit that they don't talk about. Blueface, you know it's ratchet. Checking your phone or emails. People are going through people's phones. It's ratchet. Not only is it ratchet, it's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. Right now. Just wanted to get some energy real quick on that. Not only that, I could clearly see right here, sexual protection. You see this here? This sexual protection? I'm going to run it. Now that joy, this was about to go off the table, baby. I'm going to run it. Sexual protection. They're not using enough. Don't be surprised if Krishan pop up pregnant again. Do not be surprised. She is going to be so happy, and I believe that is what she has been trying to do. Blue is going to set himself up. He's going to set himself up. Because you couldn't tell me that he wasn't over there starry-eyed too. He was starry-eyed too. He was sweaty. She was twerking all on him, and every time you turn around, she got on a skirt, she bending over, all the way over. I had posted a pic of her bending all the way over in the sand. And the Tubi took it down. So I posted another one and just kind of curved the angle of the photo. But yeah, y'all see the video? She was bending all the way over. Didn't care who saw it. They want people to film it. They want people to watch. They want people to talk about it. We talking about it. We watching. Now I want everybody to remember this. Everybody gonna be talking about it until Krishan hurt Blueface. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Blueface gonna hurt Krishan. No, he's not. He's not in that way. Not in that way because he has too many children right now. He has too many responsibilities and he don't have the time to be locked up. If he get locked up again, he knows how they acted the first time and he knows what could be coming the second time around. Also, he's messing with Krishan because when he did get home, she was one of the people I think that came through with a couple of bucks and helped them helped him get his jewelry, or something she did for him financially. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't what he expected her to do, but she did come through and gave whatever she had to him. So I think that's why he giving her a little bit of a baby pass, because she did try to make it right or something. But that's not enough for me. That's not enough. So Blueface is running the risk of possibly getting Krishan pregnant again. Not only that, he gonna trap himself and she gonna get trapped. Everybody who's sleeping without protection, they're gonna trap themselves. They're going to trap themselves. You see the boxes right here. It's a trap. He don't see it. It's a fucking trap. Y'all, if I see this card again, the popo is out here and police station is out here. I don't know which one of them. Somebody want to run an exit plan. Somebody is tormented by whatever they did, and they're being watched. You see the popo looking this way at the trap and the sexual protection. Krishan don't think that he's watching her. He's watching her. Watching her. I see graduation day. This is Rila. Because this is coming down Rila's line. This is Rila. Because she had the finality. Leveling up. Lesson learned. Acquired wisdom. Acquired wisdom. It is all kind of gold digging energy going on right now. Okay? In this mess. Values money over love. This is not effing love. When you're dealing with Blue. You see Blue? He's just all talk. It's Blueface, baby. He's going to tell you whatever you want to hear. Yeah, it's me and you, baby, to the end of the time. You my all in all. You my real wife. You the real one. The rest of them don't mean nothing to me. You the only one. You the one I care about. You the one I love. I want you to have my children. I want to be a family with you at the end of it. Me and you going to settle down when it's all said and done. I'm just playing with them girls. I was going to get right back to you. Ghostface killer. I was just playing. Silver-tongued devil. Big flirt. No action. A player. A player. When it comes to couples, this is also Carlissa and Mr. Sappho. Watching how he's not using his intuition. They are watching. Could be other parents of the women that he's messing with. Could be other parents. Yeah. I see miserable right here. Blue don't even understand what he's doing right now. It's like I told y'all, when you're dealing with people who are messing with narcissists, they're as good as crack addicts. They're as good as heroin addicts. Understand what I'm saying? Same scenario. Okay, you can't tell them nothing. They have to hit rock bottom. And Blue is miserable. Says wakes up to just project their misery on someone else. He don't know. It's going to get rocky real quick. The only thing that him and Krishan can do is link up every once in a while. That's excitement. That's fun for them. But if he had to deal with Krishan on a 24/7 level again like he did before, live with her, wake up to her, go to sleep to her, trust me, it'll be back on and popping again the same way it was the first time. You understand? It would be the same effing way. Now, I want to get their cards. Because everybody has a public image that they're trying to protect. They're trying to protect, especially Krishan. They're trying to protect her public image. They don't want her to look like a hizzo. They don't want to look like she looked on that beach, tossing it around. After everything she said about Blue, after everything we saw Blue do to her. And I know what that be about. That's why I said use an addict. Use an addict. You as good as a blue crack addict. That's what you is. Trust me, I know what you is. That's addiction that we're seeing, everybody. It's addiction. Give me these cards. It's addiction. Okay? She's going to start drinking. Like I said, I think Krishan gets high. Not all drugs stay in your system. Do you know it only takes... Go look up the chart. They have a chart, and they'll tell you how long each drug stay in your system. The cocaine comes out quickly. Okay? 1 or 2 weeks, like 30 days. You know, not even. 1 or 2 weeks. The cocaine goes through your system. The marijuana stays the longest. That's why people didn't, mess with it, because it stayed the longest. You know how many people was on their jobs smoking a crack in the bathroom? Did you ever read Wendy Williams' autobiography? I did. There's a scene in there where she's at the radio station. She went in the bathroom. Wendy Williams used to freebase. She went in the bathroom and freebase, baby. She freebased so hard that her head hit the damn floor. And the radio station went blank for a few seconds. Boo! Nothing on the radio. Nothing. She said, thank God it was late at night. And it was a station out in, I don't know what state she was in. But, you know, it was a random state. You know, it wasn't nothing like over here in the big city, or Cali in the big city, or Atlanta in the big city. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. It was a smaller state or something. Yeah, she went right in there. Yep. Yep. Her silver spoon, her torch, all of that, baby. You know what that is? Crackhead behavior. Crackhead behavior. And shout out to Wendy Williams, by the way. Shout out to Wendy. But it's the cracky crack. When Krishan and Blueface gets together, at the end of it is disappointment waiting for them. Because you are not going to outsmart God, Krishan. God told you to keep your ass out of that circle. Keep your ass away from Blueface. But you keep pushing the narrative of Krishan Jesus in order to find or have a reason to be linked up and close to Blueface. Even though the child is never anywhere around when we see y'all. He's never holding him. He's never taking y'all out on a family trip. Y'all didn't go to the farm. You didn't go to the ranch together. It's always these separate photos that they put up afterwards. Lack of growth, incompatible values, differences, or lifestyles, a short-term relationship. I'm telling you, God is going to drag the both of them. This does not last long. He's going to piss her off again. He's going to do something. He is a narcissist. That's what they do. They love bomb you. She's in the love bomb right now. He is going to soon devalue her and discard her once again. And when he discards her, what are you going to do? Bring Nevaeh back in. Or he might bring Jaden back in. Or he might go over there with BB. Or he might bring a new player in. He's going to drag her. Look, she over here. Appreciation, you know. Thank you to my man. Romantic gifts. Gestures, special dates and ideas. This is what they are doing. And as well, this is kind of like Nevaeh sitting on the side waiting until he get finished with this disappointing ass energy that they're doing. And they're also showing us, by continuing to come back together, as much abuse as they've done to each other, it's retardation. I had to realize that with my own cycle, with my monster narc, it was retardation. I was looking so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. Yeah, we was both looking special out there, like we both needed a helmet and need to get on that little bus that used to come and pick up the kids. Yeah. I know all about the bus. I know a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. Everybody on these phones, you know, sneaking and creeping. Sneaking and creeping. I tell you, Blueface is not going to slow down until one of these baby mamas put him through hell with that court, or either He gonna take that damn Jimmy. He gonna take that magic stick up in the wrong cave, baby, and he gonna come out with some shit he ain't never seen before. Yeah. It's too many men out here. It's too many men. It's other men waiting their turn. Everybody waiting their turn. That's why I tell these women to stop. They on the phone texting with these men, right? Stop. Because the men are just using it. You're not getting back at Blueface. He might be hurt a little bit, but then he's going to get right over it. But now you got this hanging over your head that you let homeboy, you know what I'm saying, basically slap that thing on your face like that. Like now. Come on. Watch out. Watch out. This is the women messing with the men. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi, Blue. Hi, Kai. Who else is there? Hi, Bino. You know, all of this shit. Okay? Cloak, hidden, cover up, trickster spirits, two-faced energy. Yeah, this is how she was when she came back to Ronnie Doe. Hey, remember Blue? The way she was with you is the same way Ronnie Doe said he used to have her all up in there like that. The same way you had her on the beach. He said, yeah, she used to be on him just like that. When she would come back, when you would knock her upside her head and, you know, put her to the left and put her through that shit, she would run right over there to Ronnie Doe. That's what Ronnie said, 30-30 on the clock. Look, that's what Ronnie said. Fire signs. He said, go ahead, Devon, gotta stay. You say that shit. Say that shit. Yeah. Said talk about her. Single as fuck. Krishan. Krishan. Yeah. Feeling freedom. Dating on and off. Want you but don't need you. You know we are talking about Big Blue, Big Blue. And all the businessmen out here running through all the women. They are running through them. They think they did something. It make them feel good, like, yeah, I got you back. Especially Jaden. Jaden meant to hurt Blue. That's what she did. What she did with Bravo, and she did what she did with Bodine, allegedly. We don't have any pictures or anything on the Bodine. It's just rumors, unless, it's not. Unless somebody got some text or some pictures, some video. I don't know. But we do have video for Bravo, baby. Okay? Jaden wanted to hurt him. Jaden out here doing her one too. She dating. And that's what Blue is doing too. Going out on dates. It says falling in love, communication and quality time, new adventures and spontaneous. Nevaeh want Blue to treat her like this. He keeps seeing Blue go out all over the place to this, having all this nice romantic fun on beaches and, like had Krishan spread bald eagle out there on that sand on that beach. I'm looking for holy hands. Holy hands, what you doing down there froggy style, girl? Girl, get up, girl. Get up, girl. Blue, what you doing down there on the leap pad like that? You looking for a little frog, huh? Jovan said he looking for you, Blue. Jovan said he looking for you. Where my daddy? He been texting you, Blue. Children involved, baby mother or baby daddy. Go take a pregnancy test, co-parenting, and family unit. There are more people that are going to pop up pregnant. Do you hear what I'm saying with this polygamous activity? Polly, you see that? There are more that are going to pop up. You hear me? Side chick or dude, not satisfied, thinking of someone else. Yeah, that's what Blue be doing. Come on, back me up, spirit. That's my phone. Y'all know I had to turn my girl back on, baby. Back me up. Krishan said F y'all. Look at Krishan. Krishan said F y'all. Materialistic. Soft girl. Expensive gifts. Feeling spoiled. So ever since Blue done dicked her down, she been feeling herself. Ever since he been talking that yin yang with this fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in her ear, he been talking that yin yang, baby. He been hitting her with that magic stick. And she been hitting him with that bread. Let's get together, Blue. You know we could drop a bag. You know we could make that bag. Look. Everybody looking. Intimidation. Everybody. These are all the women looking at each other. And this is how they looking at Krishan. Like, you lying biatch. You a lying biatch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they saying. Jealous of your beauty inside and out. Study you. Wants to be you. Talented, creative, seductive. She said, I'm out here getting my money. I don't care about nobody. It's me and you, Blue. Me and you, Blue. Look. Out there apologizing to Blueface. All on his Balzacs. All on his Balzacs. He know he got him one. He know he got him one for real with Krishan. He know he do. You know he do. Playing games. He know he do. Playing games. Yeah. She gonna let him put another one up in her. And that shit gonna get complicated. It's going to get complicated. You know why? You can't be messing with Blue and think you gonna come in the ring and do your best. Y'all remember Mike Tyson? What they did to Mike Tyson? When he went out there and they took him out there. I don't know if it was Japan or China. It was one of the Asian or Oriental countries that he was fighting with. And he went out there, man. They had all these women. And they brought them women to him. That he said he was in there effing and screwing all night long. You hear what I'm saying? All night long. They screwed his brains crazy. So by the time it was time for him to go into the ring the next day to fight, drained all his energy. Ain't had none. Gonna drain all that energy. Blueface, dark energy. All of them have dark energy, not just Blue. All these men that's in this game got these women wrapped up like this. Needs shadow work or cleansing. Negative intentions, envious spirits, and nearby. Krishan ain't no better. Traumatized. So Blue got the dark energy and she's here traumatized, but she's presenting like this. But this is what she really feel like on the inside. And when she come out to see everybody, hi everybody. Mental health issues, isolation, take a break, stress, drinking, smoking, emotional support. Emotional support. To me, this is Nevaeh. This Nevaeh, so anxious. I heard the car horn honk. Back me up, spirit. So anxious. Depression, avoiding you, overthinking. Overthinking, and of course, Rela's coming up here. This Rela's people is right here. I told you what this is. I know he didn't. Oh, what? I know they didn't. Oh, they like and did and do. What? Rela people waiting. I told y'all, they beautiful. They pretty women. Like Carlissa's a pretty woman? Yeah, they pretty women. Okay? Carlissa was utterly shocked when she met Rela up close and personal. That is a stunner, baby. That's a looker for your ass. Rela is definitely manifesting a new life for herself. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yes, it was crazy. I'm just going to read this apology real quick. Hey, just give me some time. I will be back better than ever. I want this friendship relationship to work out. This is Krishan on the damn beach talking to Blue, begging and pleading. Slap me in the face with it, Daddy. I love it. I love it, Daddy. Yeah, twin flame. This is the twin flame. This is the lesson. This is the lesson that Rela learned. Right? It says, jealous of your beauty inside and out, stunning you, wants to be you, talented, creative, and seductive. Long-term friendship, sharing similar interests, spiritual connection, and past life. It was meant for Blue and Rela to get together so that they possibly, if all goes well, can produce that baby, little Carlissa. Twin flame, it was meant to happen that way for Blue and Rela. Of course, Jaden, it was meant to happen that way for Jaden. Jaden got the 2 already, okay? That's a done deal. Javon right here. We already know where Pink Face is. Okay? And you better watch out. You see that? Watch out. That's Pink Face. Cloaked, hidden, cover up, tricks and spirits. Two-face energy. Pink Face is growing into something, baby. When she get big, yeah, she going to be throwing it up. Materialistic, soft girl, expensive gift, feeling spoiled. Yes, she's going to be throwing it up. Because her daddy did it to her. Her daddy and her mama did it to her with this money. All about the money. Savings account, spending too much, or trying not to go broke. So Rela's manifesting this life, and she said something's gonna come out of this Netflix and chill. Something else besides just the baby. She said this gonna help me grow into the businesswoman that I want to be. Okay, and also Spirit is saying they are so focused on having relations with Blueface that it's just it's getting in the way of what they could be and what they would be if he wasn't a focal point. I'm not saying he's not important because Blueface definitely put Krishan on. But she's supposed to take that thing and run with it and head for the hills. She could have had her own show by now with her child. Had she been more open about what she's doing with her child. But she's not going to show us that. She's going to keep hiding that. She was trying to hide it with her mother. But as God would have it, God made sure Charlotte had to go see about her own issues, as I told you. And it will always happen like that. She will never be in a position to take care of him the way that Krishan wants somebody to. And I understand where you coming from in certain ways. There are some people might think, oh, why you always just getting on Krishan? No, I know what angle she coming from, baby. I had a whole experience of life before y'all met your divine goddess Devi. I be knowing what it feel like when you feel like, you know, when she was on that on the show Gladiators, when she was on that show, baby, I know what it feel like, you know, to get up there and be working on something and people have no idea how hectic your life is in the background, or to be somewhere and don't know you connected with a nasty player ways narc like this that's tearing your life up in the background, and you just showing up smiling. You always showing up on your 1-2 looking good, showing appreciation, you know. It says player ways, charming, not serious, sometimes undecisive. So Rela said that was one of her problems, that she fell for the dark energy and the player. And it got complicated with the babies, with the Netflix and chill. Okay? Now, Spirit says time frame. Time frame. Give it a few days. Wait a few weeks. In just a little while, Krishan gonna flip her wig again. Again. As soon as Blue go out there and start making more friends in the friend zone. Everybody finding out they in the friend zone. Hanging out, important conversations, platonic emotions. It's the promise that Blue gives them. One day I might put the ring on you. One day I might make you my main woman. one day. And they hold on to that. They hold on to that. Look, just keep hanging on. Y'all know what he do. That's Nick Cannon. Y'all know what Nick Cannon do. Nick Cannon like blue too, baby. Spread his seed everywhere. I guess he hoping one of them children's organs gonna come and help him out when he need it, right? The odd couple, ignoring society standards, facing the truth. Facing the truth. pHs are getting thrown off, especially with these babies in the stomach. pHs are getting thrown off. And do you know when you're pregnant, you're extremely horny? Extremely. And sometimes unpleasant. Sometimes unpleasant. Possible pregnancy, go take a test, wants more kids. Do not be surprised if Blueface gets Krishan pregnant again. He is just as retarded as she is. And I said if they don't get away from each other, and I know what I'm talking about, I could be over there with my monster knob right now, still going through the same cycles that Blueface and Krishan are going to keep going through. Nope, no thank you. No thank you. Because it was coming to a head. Somebody's going to hurt the other person eventually. Eventually. Because the disrespect becomes too loud. And if it's not Krishan, shit, the way Nevaeh's head is spinning right now, she better be careful once that baby comes. And we talking about all these scandalous hoes. That's Ronnie. We talking about all the scandalous hoes. Oh, not only is that Ronnie, that's Krishan with that Asian lady. That is Krishan with the Asian lady. Yep. That lady is watching Krishan. We ain't never seen that lady hanging around before. And all of a sudden she around. Either she's being paid, she has to be around. I told you who that lady is. It is her handler to make sure Krishan keep her ass out of trouble. Court issues. That's the handler. When she around Blueface. Businessman. That's what it is. And all of them need some self-reflection. They need to get these chakras in order. They need to get themselves in order. But they think they're going to get some type of prize by staying close to Blueface. And like I said, everybody running around talking about Krishan in the church. Krishan in the church. Church where? She over there getting slapped in the face with Jimmy. She over there chasing Ikde. She over there getting icked down. That's what Krishan is doing. Stop playing with me. And that's okay, baby. But don't act like you holier than thou. Your access can be denied. Okay? God can cut your paycheck. If you think you're going to be slick and play in God's face and still say, I'm going to keep Blueface even though he told you, get your ass away from there. Stay away from him. But you're not listening. You're going to do it anyway. And Blueface is going to do it anyway. Watch how God... Watch. She went over there right with this energy. Still in love with you. Watch how God do. You hear what I'm saying? High Priestess, I'm telling you something. Watch how God do them. You think God wasn't watching? God took every snapshot. You think we got footage? You think we got pictures? You think we got it? You wait till God finish with Krishan's ass. Stalking Blue. You think God don't see? Yeah, Krishan, God see. And gonna pull a Uno reverse on your ass. You're not gonna walk off into the sunset like that after you played in Yahweh's face. You played in Yahweh's face. And every time I begged God, I told God, get me out of this. God, please take me away from this. Oh, did all of that. And then I walls my ass right back. It was 10 times worse. And then 10 times worse than that. And it got worse and worse and worse. Until it was so bad, I couldn't. I couldn't. I don't care how much crying they did, how many messages they sent, how much begging. I couldn't. God was going to snatch my ass from the rooter to the tutor. If I did it again. If I even made it out alive. But don't tell Blueface nothing. He think it's a game. He said he don't love him. He just act like he do. They don't love him. They just using him. They know they got karma. When it comes to trying to act like their kingdom spouse, right? It's supposed to be holy hands and Blueface, right? Give me a card for no, let me shuffle this, y'all. Let me shuffle this. She missed him so much and he missed her so much, baby. You could tell it was written all over their faces. What's up, beautiful? Beautifully I am divine. How are you? I didn't see you creep up in there. Chelsea, what's going on, baby? Sending love out to the Geminis. Hey, Jimmys. Okay. Oh, Tracy, what you love that song, girl? Yes, girl, go play some of it. They need to play some of it. Blueface. Blueface gonna be looking through all their phones. This is the test. All right, Blueface. They say they love you. They say you their man. They want you. They want you. They want you, right? Tell them to allow you to look through all their phones. Tell Krishan to give you her phone and allow you to look through her phone every time you get with her. Because I'm guaranteeing she's not going to have enough time to clear out everything. Go ask her. Go ask her. Blue says, I surely will. He's a narc. He says, I surely will. As soon as I get low on my fuel, yup, he going to hit Nevaeh up too. Look, calls. Pull up that phone. Give me that phone. Pull up that call log, baby. Not just for Nevaeh. Tell Krishan to pull it up too with her lying ass. Yes, Krishan is a liar, baby. She's a liar. And you know who the father of lies is. The devil. But she's holy hands, though, right? She holy hands. Yeah. Yeah. Right? We out here windmilling. We windmilling for Krishan. We windmilling. Ha! 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 We windmilling. We doing it froggy style. We doing the Humpty Hump. Do it, baby. Do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Yeah. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Baby. Baby. Yeah. I get around. Yeah, we got some Tupac. Yeah, LA coming through, baby. LA coming through, baby. I'm telling you. Look at the clunk. Look at the clunk. Look at the clunk, okay? Somebody is going to hurt somebody. You see revenge? Blueface, don't get your ass set up being a fool for no cootie cat. Don't get your ass set up and you out there by your lonesome by yourself. Blueface, you taking a chance. You taking a chance, bro. Not only that, this could be Nevaeh. Or whoever these babies are, because I'm telling you, either Blueface is clunking them or somebody gonna clunk Blueface as soon as he turn around and pay attention to one of the kids that they say is his. They say it's his. Look, I'm telling you, God watching them. It's time to let it go. It's time to give it to God. But they don't want to. They don't want to. Y'all see it. They obsessed. They don't want to. And once again, just like them addicts that be out in the street and they don't want to give up that crack. They don't want to give up that heroin. Jay got a song called She Likes It. And it's about the heroin, baby. God get fed up with them. Get fed up. Now, God thought that Krishan Jesus would slow Blueface ass down. And Krishan. Like that whole situation. But he thought it would slow Krishan down. Excuse me. That Krishan Jesus would slow Krishan down. But Krishan is so prideful. She's still going. She's going to show God how Blueface is going to be hers and be with her and be around her. God said, all right, go ahead and show me, holy hands. You addicted to toxicity. You cannot keep that red, hot, devilish finger out your mouth, hunty. You like getting slapped in the face with that thing. As soon as he come up on her, sweet talker, manipulative, victimizer, and charmer. Yes, Blue did some rotten shit to Krishan. That's why I'm telling you, your brain don't come out the same. She is forever messed up. She is never going to get well in the place that made her sick. Anytime Blueface get ready to turn it up on her, he gonna turn it up. Haunted by their decisions. That's what it says. By their decisions. That's what we got going on here. Blue's haunted house. As soon as you enter that motherfucker. And Nevaeh is being haunted by the memory of Krishan. She is. I'm just telling y'all what it is, and what it ain't. What it is and what it ain't. And being that he's playing with her like that, Nevaeh's heart is like this right now. Blue think it's all lovey-dovey because she kiss him. Y'all see him kiss her. Y'all see him rub her belly every 2 minutes. Y'all, that's that I gotta laugh to keep from crying. I'm telling you what it is. Because they know they got Krishan over here, you belong to me. I really don't give a fuck about them. That's Krishan, baby. Hard-headed ass Krishan. Hard-headed. God, what don't we know about Krishan? Always anxious. That's smoking on Blueface. Smoking on Blueface, baby. Smoking on Blueface. She's anxious. Why is she anxious? Why is she anxious, Spirit? Why is Krishan anxious? Why is she anxious? Why is she anxious? I can't wait. Because it's a cycle, baby. I cannot wait. Look, they don't catfish each other. I cannot wait. Both of them with this down low activity. Okay? I can't wait. Now, why is she having anxiety? Why is Krishan having anxiety? Blame game. Blame game. They're going to get to arguing again. Okay? Blaming each other for this, blaming each other for that. You did this, no, you did that. And one of them going to get to, I'm out. Deuces. I'm out. One of them chasing and one of them running. I'm out. One of them chase, one of them run. Sometimes it's Blue chasing, she run. Sometimes it's the other way around. She chasing, he run. But they're going to get to arguing again. Because there's still a lot of unresolved issues with them. Krishan don't get better and Blue don't get better. This situation, Krishan don't get better, Blue don't get better. This situation do not get better. I'm just telling you something. Healing from above. And they need to accept that. Because this is not going to do anything but get worse and worse for them. Especially with these dirty bananas. These dirty ass bananas, baby. Y'all let these women keep telling you nothing's happening to them. Why do you think they have attitudes sometimes? Because that thing be flamed up. Or either that nana flamed up and they can't get none. Or they can't give none. They be uncomfortable. Or when Blue Nana get flamed up, he go back home to Nevaeh. Hey, baby, I'm home. You ready for me? Don't forget, this got teeth. Teeth. Y'all know I tell you that every time. With the demon time. Go right back. They messing with these men and they're not even clean. They're not even clean. Okay? Don't let them lie. They're going through it. Especially the pregnant karmics. Now, I don't know about Rila, because Rila was like, she was in and out. So maybe she caught him on a good day. But Nevaeh, all that hot talkie hers. Nevaeh gonna go through it with Blue. Okay? This is the male phallic. And this is when it get hot. Get hot. That don't stop him. Look, he's still getting sprinkled. This is the juices from women. He's still getting sprinkled. And Krishan don't care. Krishan don't care. She go right over there and clean up them crumbs. Right after he just got out of Nevaeh. Right after he was just all up in Stunner. Stunner done got low. Now that Krishan done came back on the scene. She don't want to have a run-in with Krishan. Nasty, grimy, filthy, runs from the light, hard to get rid of. Lives off others. They all putting on a show. Every last one of them. This is control. Little wee wee energy is controlling. People want to control the situation. That's what they want to do. All jealous. And Krishan said, here lies all the fucks I have to give. So that's what she just went for hers. And I told her to. Stop lying to us. You want to be your ass over there. Stop hiding off camera. Stop acting like, no, bro, I don't want to be over there. I want to take this. I don't want to do this. Yes, you do. God know you do. You jealous as fuck when he be out here with everybody else but you. You want to be a part of it. That shit gives her a headache. But we supposed to be out here windmilling for Krishan. Where's Krishan Jesus? Where is he? She done already cursed him. Look at Krishan Jesus. Feeling cursed. Look at him. Beat up. That's what she did to Krishan Jesus. Why don't y'all go talk about that? Why don't y'all talk about it? STD, itching, burn. Herpes. Foul odor, taking meds. Talk about it. Her sister sure did. Separation, talk about it. giving Black Widow spider. Black Widow. Look at Krishan Jesus. You did him a disservice. Messed him all the way up. And you in the wind. On the beach. Froggy style. For the alleged daddy. Ain't seen that kid since when? He called him a little ninja. He called him a ninja. I'm not claiming that ninja and I'm not claiming you. That's what he said, Krishan. But you right back out there. You right back out there. And we definitely know why. She says, I am a narcissist and you are my greatest supply. Blue says, I am a narcissist and you are my greatest supply. And they wanted to be there with each other. Just like that. They wanted to be there with each other. They both venomous. Blueface better watch it. Because the Black Widow spider, once she gets what she needs from her partner, ain't no more partner. Ain't no more partner. A narcissist with a Black Widow. Both of them writing checks that their ass cannot cash. The both of them. Because they're going head over heels. Head over heels. And there's so much shit. It's crazy. Alright, y'all. I didn't get any Krishan or Blueface cards, so I'm going to ask right now. Give me energy for Krishan. Krishan trying to marry Blue. Stop playing. Making exciting plans, doing business, and feeling stability. She's trying to be up under him. She thinks she's his wife. Look, she don't want to accept it. It said acceptance. Brother, sister, love, family, soul tribe, supporter, collab, accepting you for who you are. He said, he says they're more like brother and sisters who sleep together. You know, she's just like a cool vibe. But this is the second time we got acceptance on the board. Don't we have acceptance 2 times? 2 times. 2 times. I'm hearing she's accepted how he moved. Like, she's come to a state where she just don't ask no questions. She don't ask how many women he slept with, if he used protection, if he got anybody pregnant, if he got anything on it, if it's hot, if it's cool. She just go jump on it. As soon as she see him, she just go jump on it. As soon as they see each other. Going with the flow, flirting, heavy. Let's see how it goes. Because they start craving one another. She start craving for some of Blueface milkshake. And he start wanting to go over there and get some of her cherry. And they just, you know, make it a thing. Let's make it a thing. Blue, I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you know what you're doing. Because this is Cleo. This is Cleo. Court issues, feeling trapped and seeking justice. Orishas and ancestors agree. They right behind me. They agree. They agree. Now, before I go, Spirit, is there anything that we need to know? We got 2 minutes on the clock. Is there anything that we need to know about these two that is hidden? Anything that is very important? I'm telling you, he about to turn up on her again. Blue think this is a joke. He laughing at all of them. He's seeing what it takes to get all of them in the position that he needs them to be in. Ask for that phone, Blue. Ask Krishan for a phone. Go through the phone. Sometimes an asshole, charming qualities. Don't take too serious. And ask her randomly. Ask him when she ain't thinking about it. Randomly. Let me see your phone. You still want me, right? I still want you, right? Let me see your phone. Y'all gonna see Ike come out, baby. Y'all gonna see Ike come out. Toxic as fuck. Ike coming out. Terrible arguments. Pretending to care. Verbally, physically, mentally abuse. A warning. A warning. A warning. But what is Spirit? Spirit, stop playing. This card says, stay at home. Blueface. Let me find out this is Big Pink Face. Jovan and Pink Face is on this board, Blue. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Blue? What you gonna do? Jovan is upset with you, Blue. I'm trying to tell you something. The way you out here spending time with these women, Jovan can't understand it. He's upset with you. He upset with you, Blue. Look at them. Take a good look, Blueface. I know they different people, celebrities, but it's the symbolic, it's the energy. We read the card. Don't matter what picture, who's on the picture. We reading the card. What happened to them? Blueface, don't get your ass set up fucking with Krishan. You know what I'm telling you? This is the passed on loved ones card. Blueface, please be careful. I'm just trying to tell you something. I don't want to see none of them get hurt. I don't want to see none of them get hurt on Divine Collective. Not Krishan, not Blueface, not Nevaeh, not Rila, not Jaden, not the children. Okay? I don't want to see nobody get hurt in this kind of way. But this is the kind of energy that you are dealing with when you are in a toxic, narcissistic, abusive relationship that will not get better. He just keep taking you through different twists and turns and turn this and twist that and turn that and twist that. Krishan do not want to deal with him all by herself. And yes, if it do happen, yeah, they're going to claim a mystery. They're going to claim they don't know who did it, just like Tupac. Stop playing with me. Hanging around all these chicks. All these chicks, materialistic for the second time. All about the money. Savings check, checkings account, gold digger, and soft girl era luxury. I love you, feeling complete, showing affection, honeymoon phase, DDG. Mad people are jealous of what you got going on with Haley. How y'all co-parenting, how y'all keep it cool, y'all keep it quiet. They dislike that y'all was loved on. Like when y'all were together, y'all did your little thing. Y'all did your little thing, but DDG got smart, and I told y'all why. But people still hate on the energy that you two have, that DDG ain't got these problems with Haley. They don't have these problems with Halo. And when Halo came out, you could see Haley and you could see DDG. You know that's their baby together. It was not even a question. You could just see it. Meanwhile, Blueface over here with these red flags. Meanwhile, when Diddy come home, Carisha gonna be looking like this. Meanwhile, oh Carisha, Poppy done got gray, baby. You ready to put on that nurse outfit, Pookie? Okay, you ready to do it? Are you ready to do it? Family issues, yeah, y'all. It's a lot of family issues. Absolutely. It's a lot of family issues. Co-parenting, child support, drama and conflict. Y'all just sit back. I just sit back, y'all. I'm just waiting on it. Because when I seen Krishan on that beach, out in the club, standing there with that skirt on, just shaking it and whining it and doing all this stuff, man, I said, let me look into this little hoe. Let me look into her. Holy hands where? I see hoe hands. Maybe hoe hands. But no, that wasn't holy. She was down on all fours, baby. Was looking a little doggy style to me. Yeah, that's what it was looking like. Yeah, she was down in there. I ain't get not one card for her and Blue together yet. Not one card. They did not come. Look. Spirit says, warning, warning. Blue, Krishan, combination together, warning. Be careful. Controlling, abusive, or possessive. Doesn't always think straight. Warning. Who's the warning? Because I just saw the water sign. Warning for the air sign. Warning. Where's the water sign? So she was right here. Yep, I seen her. She was in the loop. She's there. She's down the range a little bit. That's a warning, baby. Tell me about this warning real quick, Spirit. I just want to know the card too. Spirit, I want you to give me the right cards about this warning. I want to know. I want to know. Want to get to know you. Secret admirer going with the flow. So she out here with Blue. This is the warning. This is how he approaches women and how he approaches each one of them when he want to get back in for this poly. For this poly. For dating. Waiting on their answers. Maybe. Yes. They go back and forth. They be mad at them. They not mad at them. They want to be with them. They don't. Especially Krishan's ass. Spirit says, if they were women, if they were experienced, if they learned from their experiences, they wouldn't be doing that again. They would be protecting themselves from such energy. But they like it. They like the clout. They like the fame. They like people talking about them. They like people oohing and ahhing. Each one of them is trying to see which one of them is going to get Blue to engage them. Drop a good life on them. Make them look, all like this. Gonna give them that good, give them that good Jimmy, man. Throw that good wand on them. You know what I mean? That good magic stick. I just want to fuck. Netflix and chill. Bend over, get on top, and physical benefits. That's exactly what Krishan and Blueface was doing with this sneaky link. Sneaky linking. Yeah. Rebound situation, making you jealous, sexual addiction. On the side, she's also giving, you know, googly eyes to women, which is okay. You can have whatever you want to have going on for Sean. Just don't be a liar. Just don't be a liar. Rebound situation, making you jealous, sexual addiction. Right here with them two. Yep, with them two. So they didn't want to come out on the deck. You see, they're hiding. Krishan and Blueface are in this deck. Let me show you. They didn't want to come out. Let me show you how they didn't want to come out. Let me show you. They in here. Not once, but twice. They didn't want to come out. They trying to hide in this reading. You see them? They are right here twice. In this deck, this day deck. Whenever I pull for them, it's certain decks I use for them. Because they're in this deck. So I'm always pull this deck for them. They didn't want to come out. Toxic relationship. Physical fighting. Bad arguments. They need counseling. And this your divine goddess Devi. That's my green heart. Just trying to give them a flower. You know? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Physical fighting, bad arguments, and they need counseling. Immature conversations, repeat cycles, trying to compromise, needing therapy and counseling. Issues. Krishan and Blueface, baby. Y'all think it's going to get better just because you see a smile? Okay? Don't a crocodile show its teeth before it get ready to eat your ass? Am I wrong? Does not a crocodile show their teeth before they get ready to eat you? Sometimes even chimpanzees and gorillas will smile at you before they beat your head in. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Spirit, what's next? Somebody gonna be pregnant. Empress. Either Nevaeh is about to give birth to that baby or somebody is about to pop up pregnant. And baby, Ten of Swords. I'm just telling you, High Priestess, I'm just telling you, secret on the quiet, on the effing low. That's what's coming towards them. This is pregnancy. Right over Krishan. King of Swords. More pregnancy. Krishan, don't get fucked up in the game, girly. Trying to tell you something because Blue gonna come through. He been tearing her down. You didn't hear something? He been blowing that back out. Yeah, he been blowing it out. I see that 6 of Cups. Spirit says we thought she walked away from it. Nah, she ain't walk away. It's right there. She ready to start a new cycle. Wheel of Fortune with Blueface. She's still holding on. Maybe I can get it with him. Maybe. I'm going to go over here and be real sexy for him. Make sure he never forget. I'm going to bend over, pop it wide, you know. Yeah, I'm going to work on this with my man. Yeah, so he think about me when he go. So he be waiting for me to come back. Yeah, I've been strong, baby. I've been holding on. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. He was blocking her before. Blocking her in ways, you know, telling her to get out of here. This is Krishan's mind, and this is Blueface's mind. 7 of Cups, both of them. Foggy, misty, like confused. It's just, look, it's just crazy. Them two, it's just crazy. And I'm gonna end it on that, y'all. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. When we talk about right here. Look, look. I was trying to give this to Blue up, right side up. That thing dropped out my hand and turned upside down on top of the Empress. Run it back. It fell upside down. This is Blue giving out his wand. This is the King of Wands. This is the sexy man. This is the man that'll knock down everything, baby. You know, have you feeling right? Yeah, it went upside down. Look. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going to be ending. I don't know what transforms. But there's a new beginning for somebody. This world, this is closing something and it's starting something new. It's a new beginning for somebody. I don't know if this is like one of the women giving birth even. Okay, this could be one of the women giving birth. You see them there, right? 3 of them. 3 cups. We know Nevaeh's pregnant. We know Rila's pregnant. But who is the third cup? Y'all better stop playing. Look. Look, Carl, it's like, who the hell's the third person? She said, who is it, Divine Goddess Davy? Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who is that? Who is that? Who the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, baby? That's a heavy burden. And y'all know who the lover man is. Y'all know who the lover man is. Oh, 4 Wands. Pipe dreams. I don't know, y'all. I do not know. All I can say is, Blue, be careful, baby. Because you're going to get exactly what you asking for. Keep going over there. You're going to get exactly what you asking for. Blue, I'm pregnant, Blue. Krishan, Jesus, we gonna give our son a sibling, Blue. Listen, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, baby. Yeah, soft porn. Yeah, holy hands. Yeah. Pop that in the church. They need to put that on the big screen in the church. This is Holy Hands out at the beach with her abusive partner. Yeah. Go put it up. Ain't nobody windmilling for Krishan. Where the baby? Where's the child? He not a baby no. Where's the child? What you doing with the child? Stop playing. Stop playing. I can't wait to see when he get big what she gonna be doing. How she gonna explain this? I can't wait till he get bigger. You know what I'm talking about? When he start getting like 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, big like that, what's she gonna do then? She gonna still be out here windmilling for Blue? We'll find out. We will find out, everybody. All right, that is the tap in, y'all. I just want to send that update to y'all because I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Your girl was out there with the soft porn. I guess she listened. She said, F it. You right. You right, Divine Goddess Davy. If I'm gonna be toxic and I'm gonna be messing with her, I might as well just come out with it. We together. We back messing with each other. Nevaeh, I just want to know how Krishan tastes and how Krishan smells. Because you know you're going to have to go down there with that pretzel, baby. Uh-huh. You know he got that pretzel for you. Yeah, you know where it's been. Let us know. I've been wanting to know for a while, baby girl, how you do it. All them different scents and smells on his upper lip, girl. How do you do it, Nevaeh? How you do it, Bookie? I feel for you, girl. I seen you have that, that labor pain. Yeah, girl, I don't think you're making it to the end of August. I don't think so, honey. I don't think so. So get ready. You better hope he not out there in Catalina Island or Florida or Miami when you ready to give birth with Krishan. And Krishan, you fucked up this boy. You messed him up. Okay? You be treating him like a rag doll. Trust me. God is about to drag the both of them. Because God, trust me, I thought I was getting away with it. I thought everything was good. Yeah, they got to diss other people to get back together. They got to hurt Nevaeh's feelings. Go ahead, hurt this one's feelings to go link up together. Clink up. Yeah, you wait till Krishan turn her head. Asian persuasion going to be bopping all up and down on that damn pogo stick. Wait till Krishan turn her head. I'm telling you something. Asian persuasion been looking blue up and down, baby. Wait till Krishan blink and go to sleep and nod off. Asian persuasion going to be right over there. You hear what I'm telling you? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. And thank you, everybody, for coming through. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I'm not putting it live yet. Wait, hold on. What's up, Geminis? Okay. Chucking and Jiving TV, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. I apologize. I didn't even look over here again before I clicked it. He says, Chucking and Jiving TV says Krishan Rock will be in jail in 3 weeks. Y'all, I do not know. That's just a detail dropped in the chat right here. I see Glenn in the chat and Big Tracy in the chat. All right, y'all. I think I got everybody that was in here. Laura, thank you so much for being in the house and keeping everything in order in chat. That is our moderator that came through. All right, beautifuls. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all already know what it is. I might hit that button again before the night is over and tap in for another reading. But yeah, I had to touch base with that because she's not gonna be out here running game on us. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I watch it like a television show now. Until nobody gonna be saying nothing. God forbid anything happen and Krishan bust him upside the head with another bottle. What everybody gonna be saying then? Because I'm telling you, she could have unalived him. That was the saddest scene I seen. It was a sad scene. Very sad. Because at one point, she had him in her grips. Like he was messing with her on a certain level where he would let her get away with a lot, you know what I mean, when it concerned him, things they was doing to each other. But after a while, the physical fighting and all that started kicking up too much, man. That was sad. I wouldn't trust nothing she feed me. I wouldn't trust nothing, because if you already know, Blueface, that there's any truth to what happened to Ronnie Joe, I don't know why you playing those games with her. I don't know why you taking flights and you out there all by yourself. You ain't got Whack over there with you. You ain't got your team, your crew, unless you have people that you gonna meet when you get on that side of town. Like, what you doing, bro? You taking a chance with your life. You playing with Krishan Rock. Every time she threaten you, she threaten your life. You think them things is false threats? Until you get right with her, you better keep dicking her down, Blue. That's the only way you gonna get cooperation out of that, because the minute you stop, baby, you're really them looking like, girl, throw it down. Yes, throw it down. Yeah, I'm throwing it down. The minute, yeah, everything look like this right now, right? What happened to Dirk and what's her name? India. What happened to Dirk in India? Weren't they couple goals at one point? Wasn't everybody envious of India? The it girl? She's with Big Dirky-O? Not like Dirk. But Dirk fucked up, man. And she thought she was doing something. Everybody was jealous. He got out on the stage and proposed to her. Why you think he proposed to her? He about to go up top. 14:41 on the clock. When you about to go up on top, yeah, you willing to marry anybody at any given time. Let's just get married. Because you want conjugal visits. You want your wife to be able to have certain privileges and legal rights, you know, that they could do certain things in there that others can't when they're not married. You could wear a ring in there. You know what I mean? Certain little things can go on, but don't envy anything. You give it time. We will see the repeat pattern, because it never fails. It's always going to happen when you are dealing with a narcissist. All right, Divine Collective, that is Serena, and I love y'all so much. Thank you all for stopping through. You're welcome, Geminis. All right, I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.